Ooh, welcome to the Farmers Market at Water Street in Whangarei. Here today, we're going to attempt to get people to engage in difficult discussion, regardless of their, tendency to be triggered. Now, today, our statement is, we need Marsden Point Refinery reinstated. Now, if you disagree, that's great. That's what different opinions are for. It's supposed to create diversity in society so we can have discussions to struggle towards truth, because truth is pursued. It's not held entirely. So, if you are willing to contest that statement there, we need Marsden Point Refinery reinstated, come down and prove me wrong. This is Brad from Horace Media and the Digging at Marsden. Come down and prove me wrong. Point Refinery reinstated so our fuel prices go down? Yes. Come sign the petition then. You can sign it for her. No, you can't. You can't do that. Why do I keep saying things that are incorrect? Hello, sir. Would you like the refinery reinstated so we can get fuel prices down? Or would you like to pay $5 a litre? Kiwis here, they're not interested in difficult discussions. It's because they don't get to watch it on television with our politicians. All they hear is meh, 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 meh. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Hello, how you going? Would you like the Marsden Point Refinery reinstated so fuel prices go down? Yes, cool. Would you like to sign the petition so we can take them to court for financial mismanagement? That's our infrastructure. We paid for that, didn't we? I'm trying to find somebody to prove me wrong, but everyone just keeps agreeing or keeps walking away. I don't know why. I'm not aggressive.
No, we're all just stating some facts, eh?
Yeah. Well, we're doing our best to pursue facts.
Yep.
Yeah. I wouldn't ever claim I'm the single source of truth, would you?
Never.
But there'd be something that you're very proficient in. What do you do for work?
Mechanic.
You're a mechanic.
Yep.
Awesome. So, this makes sense, complete sense to you. Yeah. How many cars are coming in? How many cars are coming in that are struggling because of poor quality of fuel? Have you noticed any like filters being clogged up a lot more?
A lot
Really?
of people having that problem. Yep.
Jeez.
You cut up a filter and you see all the black diesel bug and everything inside it. You get it quite often. Normally you change a filter at 40,000 Ks, you could be doing it at 25 now.
Sheesh.
We've all got new diesel vehicles. We have to have good fuel, eh?
Yeah. So, made in China is not good for fuel either.
Just do that.
Awesome. Thank you. What's your name again?
Mike.
Brad.
Cheers, bud.
You have a good day. See ya.
So far, that's a good start.
It's a good start, but we're not finding people who want to prove me wrong. Anyone who disagrees just keeps walking away, which is fine. It just means that I think this is the issue everyone should jump on if everyone agrees. Like, why fight battles that are difficult when there's an easy one right here? We need our refinery reinstated. How you going? Would you like to keep paying... No. How you going, guys? Would you like our refinery reinstated so our fuel prices go down? No, nothing over here. I don't exist. I'm rather large. How can I be ignored? Rather loud too. Hello, how you going? Why is fuel costing so much? Well, that's obvious, Kiwi. It's right there. See, this is fun. How you going, guys? Would you like our refinery reinstated so we can pay less in fuel?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Everybody would like that.
Well, would you like to sign the petition so we can take Channel Infrastructure to court? Awesome. And we promise we won't share your information with Channel Infrastructure. They already don't like me. We'll just keep the target on me. How you going, guys? Would you like fuel prices to go down? No. Answers to these questions are in short supply. It's either bullshit, or
I'm not touching that with a 20-foot pole.
How you going, sir? You look interested. Would you like to reinstate our refinery?
Well, my
brother works there and he thinks it's a stupid idea to close it down.
Awesome. Would you like to sign the petition to get a representative action to take channel infrastructure to court for financial mismanagement?
Well, we're at the mercy of overseas, especially Malaysian refineries, you know, so, and they just...
No, we're not at the mercy of overseas. We've
Yes.
got oil in New Zealand.
We got heaps.
No, we don't need oil, we need electricity actually.
Yeah.
But in the short term, we need to keep our refinery open.
Yeah, thank you. What was your name?
Adrian.
Brad. Nice to meet you, Adrian. How you going, my dear? Would you like our refinery reinstated?
I've already signed you.
Oh, thank you. What was your name?
My name's Joe.
Joe. My name's Brad.
Nice to meet you, Brad.
Nice to meet you too. Ian. Nice to meet you, Ian.
Ian.
Kian.
K-E-N.
Hey, that's
Excuse the
Ken.
mask.
Ah, that's all right. You're right. Yeah, no, it is. I'm actually going to fight the Whangarei District Court to prove that nobody was ever required to wear one.
All right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we looked at the information on the boxes, and we also looked at the safety standard, ASNZ Safety Standard 1715. The only thing that protects you from a biological microorganism is a full hazmat suit with positive air supply.
Oh, for goodness sake.
These don't, yeah. These actually make it worse.
Well, even the head specialist doctor is now telling the government they're going too far,
Yeah.
opening up, and they need to tell the tourist industry just to bzzzt
Yep.
for a little while because everybody's suffering.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think making people go through suffering is going to make the world a better place.
No, it's not. I think all we've got to do is look after ourselves.
Yeah,
as
well, I think,
individuals.
and if we can look after others, do the same.
Absolutely.
Because it's our elders that have really accumulated more wisdom than us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're a couple of young oldies.
You guys have a lovely day, eh?
Good, thank you.
Lovely to meet you,
Good
Ken.
luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Hello. Would you like fuel prices to go down?
I would love my places to go down, but I've got to go and quickly see my
Oh, you'll be coming back though, won't you?
Hey, Brad.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm so full with
What you got there? Here, let me hold it for you while you stand here and talk to me.
Oh, no, it's all right. I have to go.
Have you signed the representative action petition? Oh, cool. What do you think about reinstating our refinery?
Well, I think that would be a great idea. I think it's super dumb what's happening.
Yeah. Why do you think it's dumb?
Well, the whole state of the world, that's pretty obvious.
Yeah. Trauma doesn't actually help people be better for the planet, does it?
No, well, it would be great if we could all work on our trauma and then all the problems in our world would go away, probably.
Yeah, smashing us doesn't really give us time to do that, does it?
Yeah, just survival mode.
Cool. Well, we agree. No one's attempted to prove me wrong yet. Well, one person has. Yeah.
How did that go?
Yeah, he just said we'll agree to disagree, which is, unfortunate. We should struggle towards truth together.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you your box now.
Okay.
It's not actually that heavy, but I'm sure it's heavy for you.
That's right. I already have another carload of it in the car.
You have a wonderful day.
Yeah, you too.
See ya.
We're getting so many signatures. How do you feel about that?
That's great. Yeah, we need 30,000 of them though, so make sure you head to securemarsdenrefinery.nz. The petition's on there. Sign it, send all your details through, and we won't give it to Pfizer or Facebook. Well, we can have a discussion over here. It won't happen. See, the problem is that if you have a point in New Zealand and someone disagrees and you want to have a discussion about that to figure out what the truth is, they just walk away. So this is going to be difficult, but that's all right. It's still good content. How you going, mate? Are you just sick of fuel prices just going up and up and up?
No, I'm happy with it.
You're happy with it? Why is that? Oh, so you don't think struggling families should get a break and have...
No, I think people with a mission
Yep.
like you.
Yep.
So what do you think? What's your protest?
Well, I think we need Marsden Point Refinery reinstated, but that's fine. You can prove me wrong.
No.
Yep, that's the name of
I
it.
think you guys engaging people going about their business is wrong.
Why? This is a public space. Do we not communicate with people in the public?
Yeah, but you're actually harassing people. You're harassing me.
Do you
now.
feel harassed?
Yeah.
But you can leave if you want.
Yeah, but why should I have to leave the space? Why don't you leave it?
But I've set up a
You
space
leave.
here. I'm allowed to stand here and talk to people.
You're out here harassing me, mate.
Okay, see you later. So engaging with people in the public is now harassing people. Hello, how are you? Would you like fuel prices to go down?
think everybody does.
Yeah. Would you like a refinery reinstated so it does go down?
I don't know too much about that information. At the
Oh,
moment, so, yeah,
would you like me to just give 30 seconds of information?
take the plane.
Okay.
You tried.
That's all right. How you going?
Yeah, I'd want to save the planet.
Well, how come we don't use regenerative resources like oil then? Why are we digging up rare earth metals?
That's a good question. Question of the day.
I want to save the planet by digging up and looking for rare earth metals that are not in abundance. Hey Craig, you're an operator at the refinery. How much of the crude oil do we use? Do we have any waste byproducts? None. No waste byproducts. So not using oil is saving the planet because you use all of it, including the CO2.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, how you going? Would you like fuel prices to go down?
Oh, I don't care.
You don't care?
No.
What about all the struggling families that rely on fuel?
I care about them.
Yep.
I think petrol's a bad thing. I don't think we should be burning oil.
That's interesting. Why do you think that?
Maybe because it causes climate change.
Okay. So did you know that refineries actually use all of the product, including the byproduct, and they capture all the CO2 and they send it to polyhouses and stuff like that? And we have carbon.
They don't capture the CO2. The CO2 goes out of the back of the exhaust.
Craig,
No, I haven't
Craig
got
is an
time.
operator at the refinery. Just 30 seconds.
No. Look, if you're denying the science, fair enough.
No, we're not. We want to have a conversation to figure out what the science is.
The science is well published.
Right. Did you know that we have carbon engineering technology that pulls carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere and turns it back into fuel?
You can paint it any way you like, but you burn oil.
But that's exactly what we have.
You support war. You support Russia.
Don't support war.
No,
Don't support Russia.
I think oil's best avoided. It's a dirty business.
Hey, do you support EVs?
Yes, I do.
Do you support using children to get cobalt and rare earth metal mining?
Yeah, they're going down that rabbit hole. Do you support people using slave labour to get oil?
I don't support slavery. You should watch my videos. I'm really against all forms of slavery.
So we agree on these things.
Yes. Just not that oil is evil.
Yeah, I think oil is evil. I think it does a lot of damage.
But now that we can take its only byproduct, which is CO2, that comes out of our exhaust, out of the atmosphere and turn it back into fuel, doesn't that make it a regenerative resource like water? Are you against water?
No, it doesn't make it a regenerative resource.
But you're using all the byproducts in a cycle, a closed loop cycle, just like water. Are you against water?
The cycle's a lot slower than that. It's not an instant thing. And
But we have.
Cost of taking carbon out of the atmosphere is way high.
How much is it?
You have a lot of questions there.
I think we both have questions.
Yeah. You should ask the people who do it.
I have. I've looked into it. It's actually
They do have plants. Yeah.
carbon engineering technology works at a profit and it has proof of concept. It works.
It's a very pioneering industry. It's hardly off the ground.
It had proof of concept back in 2009 and it proved that it could run at a profit in 2012.
I'm in a hurry, but yeah, I completely disagree with everything you're saying.
I have. Did I provide reasons? That's our first prove me wrong.
Sounds good. That's good.
Reinstated so our fuel prices go down. Yeah. Would you like to sign the representative action petition so we can take them to court? Awesome. Hey guys, how's fuel prices going? Should we reinstate the refinery so they go down? Yeah, we have a representative action petition. Once you've done your shopping, come through and sign it. I love the farmers market. It's great because it cuts out the middlemen like Countdown. Countdown made a killing during lockdowns and farmers markets and regular stores did not. And now it's open again. I'm glad. Everybody should totally come to farmers markets instead of Countdown. You don't...
What about the drain on the infrastructure that we already don't have? Oh, some people are so selfish.
I love Rachel. How you going? Would you like to reinstate a refinery so fuel prices go down? Yeah? Awesome. Would you like to sign the petition so we can take Channel Infrastructure to court? Yeah.
See, Arthur's very interested.
Oh, Arthur.
We live out by there.
Arthur, how old are you?
4.
4. Wow, that's awesome. What would you like to be when you grow up?
A piaba.
What's that?
A piaba.
A what?
A piaba.
A piaba? A plumber?
Yeah.
Whoa, you've got your sights set high, mate. That's awesome. Yeah, I was a landscaper. I wasn't as good as a plumber. I reckon plumbers and drain layers are the most difficult trades. So you've got to dig trenches. Are you good at digging trenches?
No.
Oh, no. That's all right. You'll get better. All right, do you play any sports?
No.
No? Do you run around and exert lots of energy and drain mummy so she's very tired by the time it's bedtime?
No, I don't do that.
My children do. You must be the best child in the world.
Yeah.
Well, you have a good day, mate. See you later.
Hey,
Would you like fuel prices to go down?
I totally agree with you.
Awesome. Would you like to sign the petition so we can take channel
Already
info?
done it, mate.
Oh,
I
you're a
signed it last
champion.
week. That's fucking wrong.
Awesome. What was your name?
Vic.
Vic. You have a good day, Vic.
You too, man.
I'm Brad.
Okay, Brad.
Yeah.
Because there's not as much fuel available, they're blaming you.
Hello. You look interested. He's going to sign it. How you going? Would you like our refinery reinstated? No. Would you like to prove me wrong on that? Hello. How you going? Would you like fuel prices to go down?
Yeah.
Would you like our refinery reinstated so they can go down?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Would you like to sign the representative action petition so we can take Channel Infrastructure to court for financial mismanagement?
Okay.
Oh, that was easy.
I'm pretty easily convinced.
Yay! How you going? You've already signed it, haven't you? Thank you. Hello, sir. You look like you've got a good setup there. Would you like fuel prices to go down?
Oh, hell yeah.
Would you like the refinery reinstated so they can?
Oh, I believe so, yeah.
Would you like to sign the representative action petition so we can take Channel Infrastructure to court for financial mismanagement?
Sweet, yeah.
Oh, awesome. You have a good day, sir. Hello. Would you like the refinery reinstated?
Oh, I just on the fence, sorry.
On the fence. We can have a chat and I can get you on one side of the fence. Being on the fence is kind of dangerous. You could fall off and hurt yourself. I'm going to help you down with gentle hands, gentle non-gropey hands. My partner would disapprove. Hello. Would you like the refinery reinstated? So fuel prices go down.
Yeah, I don't know. You're asking to. It's tricky because I look at the refinery every day.
Oh, really? Is it beautiful at night?
It's not that beautiful, no.
No? Do you reckon we need to make it more beautiful so we can change your mind into reinstating it?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not against reinstating it
Yeah.
because I'm like realistic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really like looking at it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I agree. It needs some hanging gardens all over it with to suck out some of the minimal carbon dioxide that comes out of it.
Just less smoke and
Yeah.
less noise would be great too.
Yeah. So we definitely need to, if it does get reinstated, it needs to be improved for the surrounding communities.
Yeah. I'd say that's a fair call.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
We agree.
Sweet.
I'll leave you alone. You have a good day.
All right, thanks.
Hello. Would you guys like the refinery reinstated so fuel prices go down?
Yes, certainly.
Yep.
Yes, we would.
Awesome.
Yeah, we would, absolutely.
On your way back through, would you like to sign the representative action petition?
Will do.
Awesome. See you later. Here you go, mate. Would you like the refinery reinstated to...
I would like a new one. It's too late. Trust me.
reinstated.
Don't know what that means.
That means you have the refining capabilities given back to this country.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you'd like it to
We
improve.
don't have the money for it.
Oh, well, they got 200 million just sitting there.
It's 5 billion if you want to build a new one.
5 billion to build a new one. Well, most of the infrastructure still there wouldn't cost anywhere near
Oh
that much.
no, trust me. It's good that it's gone down because it would have exploded in the next year.
Really?
Yep. My mum used to work there and it's shitty.
Where would it have exploded from?
Probably one of the big tanks. Because normally when they shut down there is a fire.
So it's just one big tank that would have exploded?
A few big tanks.
A few big tanks. How many exactly?
I don't know. But then again, it's old.
So shouldn't we just repair or renew those big tanks?
Build a new one.
A completely new one. What about the stuff that's new? Would you get rid of that too?
You could just move it around or something.
Move it around.
Move it around.
Like put it on a
You can-
house moving truck and move it around.
Yeah. empty it, move it around.
So the continuous catalytic reformer can just be moved around.
I don't know big words.
Okay.
I'm young.
You have a good day. Refineries have been shut down all around the globe.
Didn't know that, no.
Yeah. So we've got plenty of crude, plenty of hydrocarbons on this planet. So plenty of hydrogen atoms and carbon atoms. Yet the prices are going up. Why? Because we're losing our refineries.
Where's the proof in that?
The proof?
Yes. How do I know you're telling the truth?
Do you think that hydrocarbons run out on this planet?
I don't know.
Do you think hydrogen atoms and carbon atoms are not in abundance here?
No,
Right.
but yeah, fair.
So what we also have now is we have something called carbon engineering, which means you can suck carbon out of the atmosphere, combine it with a hydrogen atom out of water and create jet fuel again. So now what we've done with technology is we've made fuel regenerative. You've closed the loop off like water.
Sounds great.
So now we have abundance, yet we're moving away from it to rare earth metals and EVs. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel like I would love to go and research a little bit more.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yes. Just to...
That is something that we can totally agree on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like you. What's your name?
Sean.
In a completely platonic way, that is.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
No.
I have a partner.
I'm a bit of a nerd myself.
Awesome.
But it's something that I don't know enough about.
Yeah.
So I think even inspired me to want to know more.
That's brilliant.
And that's all that's...
Yay me.
Yeah.
Would you like to sign the representative action petition so we can find out more about what's going on in there?
I love the way you worded that. I might do. I'm going to ponder in my stroll.
You know what? You're the best person I've talked to because you make uncertainty your friend, and that's a great thing to do.
Nice.
Awesome. Name again? Sean Brad.
We've shaken.
Three times. 3 times. 3 is a magic number. See you, Sean. Shane! 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 All right, I'll have to come. MPs want you to come to them. And look, he's got an umbrella for us. Hey, Shane. There you go, mate.
Okay, nice. Thanks for your support. I appreciate that.
Today, we're running a campaign. We need Marsden Point Refinery reinstated. Prove me wrong.
That's why I received the 18,000 petition outside Marsden, because I believe it should have been explored to be retained, at least mothballed. And when I explore that further, what they say to me is, yes, that's possible. Because one of the explanations was you can't mothball a refinery. That's not possible.
No.
You've got to remove the gases, you've got to put inert argon up there, to stabilise the system.
Yep.
But I believe we should have done, not we, the government, should have done a heck of a lot more, at least exploring other options. How's that gone for us now? I'm actually hearing there's refining under capacity across the rest of the world.
Yeah, refining margins have gone up, haven't they?
And so what I'm also hearing is the day they signed the Memorandum of Understanding, they'd have made a profit, and I can't prove this because it's just what I've heard, or here's another councillor, but that there could be margins of 15 to 20% now if it had been retained. Now, I can't prove that, Brad. That's just what I've heard, but it makes the argument of what a short-sighted, hey, Ken, how are you? Hiya. What a short-sighted decision this is, in my mind. And that's what I put on my Facebook post, and that's what I'll stand by.
So you'll commit to a campaign to reinstate this, will you?
I didn't accept the petition without having skin in the game, and what I've committed to is an exploration to retain Marsden as a national asset. That's what I committed to.
Awesome. So that's a yes.
I committed to retaining Marsden and exploring it as a national asset because I think it's important. That's
Committed, past tense. What about moving forward?
Committing to. I'm here now.
Awesome.
I've got skin in the game. Have you seen my post go down? No, I'll stand by what I said, and I stand by it now.
Awesome. We need more people skin in the game, so hopefully we can put all our skins in the game.
We're on the same line here.
All right, mate.
Okay,
You have a good day.
you're welcome. See you later.
That's Mr. Shane Retty. He's always got very eloquent things to say, which is great. Let's hope that actually proves to be true. Politicians tend to let us down with words.
Semantic fight.
Absolutely sure.
Have you got the maths to show that importing the crude oil and how much will it drop it?
Well, I'll use common sense instead. I am absolutely sure that there is an abundance of hydrocarbons on this planet, and I'm absolutely sure that refineries turn hydrocarbons into fuel.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And so if you reduce the amount of refineries, while the hydrocarbons on this planet never reduce, then you're going to reduce your supply of refined fuel. See how I didn't have to use math there?
There's huge amounts of coal down in the South Island. Did you know in South Africa when they had the apartheid, No, they weren't. Nobody would. There were sanctions on them for fuel. So South Africa made its own fuel through a process known as the Fischer-Tropsch. Why the Germans invented it. That's how the Germans made most of their fuel during World War II, turning coal into petrol and diesels and everything like that. But you could do that. That would be even.
Well, my mate Craig here, he would prefer condensates used for makeup and plastics and stuff.
Yeah.
But
well, that's a pretty good idea. I'd go along with that.
But
there's a huge amount of plastic.
If you had a refinery that was capable of refining light crude, like condensate, the condensate byproduct, in an emergency, of course, that you get from your gas fields, your Kapuni gas places, that could be refined into diesel.
Well, they were all going to, Piggy Muldoon, back in the 80s with this Think Big, they built the Methanex plant down in Taranaki. They found out that was going to convert the Maui gas into petrol, so the infrastructure is still basically there. They found they made much more money exporting the gas straight to over. I think it went to Canada. They were exporting bloody tons of it over there. Got turned into plastic.
I'd like to see the proof of that. I've always lived on the concept if you don't make things, you can't have things because the price of things continually inflate.
The price of things continually...
I'll explain that.
Okay.
If you don't make things, you'll become dependent on people who do. Now, if you're dependent on people that do, and they know that you're solely dependent on them, they'll just keep inflating the price.
So are you saying, that the Methanex plant doesn't do what...
I reckon that if you turn resources into more and more a diverse set of products, then you're not dependent on anyone, which means you can continually deflate the price of things because of competition.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, what I was saying, though, is that the
competition makes
plant
inflation.
Was there to make fuel from a New Zealand resource.
What they found with the Methanex plant is that the condensates and that they were actually using in that process were worth more as a product than they were to make fuel. Now that Methanex plant, they stop and start. When the price of all of that oil goes down, they wind it up. So if it's worth more to them as a raw product,
that's
they turn the plant off. So it's a peaks and troughs. It's a bit like the oil sands in Canada. Once it gets over $80 a barrel,
sweet,
they're away. So they're laughing all the way to the bank at the moment. Unfortunately, there's nowhere for them to put it.
And Venezuela too.
But I would man that's ready to sign the representative action petition.
I want to go even further. We can make biofuels. I've been watching things on YouTube last night in America. There's 3 companies now. There's a big company in Singapore. They get a lot of. They're using waste oil, from cooking and everything to start with, because it's a lot of it. They're getting it from China. And it's probably as big as almost as big as our refinery.
It's only a little place.
Well, relatively in the grand scheme of.
Why waste if you can use it all, eh?
But you can use it. But this is the first.
Still need a refinery for that.
Yeah.
Still got to distill it.
Yeah, well, there's other things. There's other people. There's another guy I know in New Zealand, and his idea is to have like small micro refineries all around the country. So where you're growing stuff, like you could turn hemp into fuel, and
Well, Marsden's a baby, isn't it?
It is.
It's a baby.
It's only a toy.
Yeah.
It's all we need. Well, it's not.
Well, we're basically.
So we could use the other 30% of what we need could be micro refineries, like you say. But I mean, if we do our pipelines properly with new technology, we probably only need one.
Interesting.
You don't want to put, unless you're refineries.
Putting all your eggs on one basket is a tricky thing, and then
Well, that's what we're doing at the moment, isn't it?
There's a lot of eggs, and Well,
And the downside to having another country do all of our work and then we just buy it at the pump is we've lost all those jobs, and those jobs spent their wages in the community. So the money, the profit that we're paying the other companies now to put petrol at our pumps. would have been paying wages, which meant that we would have spent that in the local community as well.
Yeah, these are good conversations. I think
The other thing with biofuels, I'm not knocking biofuels. I think it's great. I love to see everything get used up.
When people
But
say
it's not
biofuels,
100% replaceable. You
No,
see, you can
there's a
buy
whole
biofuel.
lot-
You can go and buy some biofuel down the road now, but it's only 5%. The other 95% is what?
But the stuff we got
You
here
can buy
in New Zealand. New Zealand is the only country in the world that I know that the alcohol, ethanol, and it's more expensive than the others everywhere else in the world. Where it's cheaper than the petrol because it's cheaper to normally. It's just the way that they make it here. This is made from Fronteras. It's made from whey, which is a really inefficient and expensive way, and they do it because it's sort of like a boy racer fuel. If they were using, so it's just so many things, waste products that are around. It would be cheaper. They only got 10% in there, but if that 10% was half the price, they're still going to be cheaper. And guess what's going to happen? Everybody's going to want to go and buy that, aren't they?
Yeah, we certainly shouldn't be paying China and Malaysia for all our waste. We should be keeping it here and turning it into something else.
Well, we could. Yeah. We just
need a refinery for that, don't you?
Yeah. Well, there are people. Yeah.
I think we agree.
We do, but we agree on the basic principles behind.
Yes.
We don't want to be letting somebody else control.
Yeah, and we don't want to be leaving the planet in the worse state than what we found it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think we can turn a refinery into something that achieves that for us.
Yeah. There are a whole lot of things. This is an interesting conversation. That's for sure. That's like I think my coffee's going to be.
Don't you wish we saw more of these conversations on television rather than Jacinda Ardern and Christopher Luxon talking about nothing?
Trusting the science and us the way.
Trust the science, and we all go, "What's the science?" And they say our beliefs.
Because we are the Ministry of Truth.
Yes.
If you want the truth, just come to us.
Yeah, come to politicians, not
come to Jacinda.
People who actually look into stuff.
Yeah, who actually figure it out for themselves and think, hang on.
Think for yourselves is my catchphrase. I like you, sir. What was your name again? Gazza. Brad.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Gazza.
Yeah. Think while you're still allowed. They'll take that off.
You sign that petition before you go, Gazza.
Right, I'll put
How you going, sir? Would you like fuel prices to go down?